All right, we good to go, Coach Kurt? All right. Hey, good evening, everybody. Thanks, everyone, for taking time out of your busy schedules to be here. I guarantee this is going to be really valuable for you because this is about an investment into your future for a desired outcome. We are in an era, living in an era of unprecedented change. So it's really important to embrace the change and the shift that is going on, and that is the world of e-commerce. So embrace it boldly, right? So I'm excited to meet you at our e-commerce arbitrage trifecta workshop series. I'm going to be your host, both at the workshop and here tonight. And it is at our workshop that you will get real world experience, real-time training, and build real relationships at the e-commerce business school. It's the biggest event of the year. So welcome to all our event ticket holders. So I just want to acknowledge there's some of you, it's about 181 members already have a ticket to claim, and you may well be one of them. So want to welcome the folks who are already entitled to claiming their ticket tonight. So the big news is we're going to be back in Bloomington, Minnesota, July 19th through the 21st for our next trifecta, 3 days of workshops. So there you see it, the Trifecta Workshop Series. Tonight, we're going to show you the on-ramp to this event. And some of you already have a complimentary ticket to one of those 3 days. So stick around for special bonuses for those here live tonight. We want to reward you accordingly. So here's the calendar, the schedule of the events. We now have, as part of our tradition, is a meet and greet. What's really important is that as an entrepreneur, you link arms with people who are on the same journey and pathway as you have, because they're going to end up being enormously valuable relationships to you. We have people who do joint ventures together. We have people who even actually partnership in business together. So it makes sense to try to make some friends along this journey, and there's no better way to do that than showing up face to face. Now, for myself, attending live events is historically, it just seems this is my pattern. It's always a game changer for me. I go in with eyes wide open. I'm there very much for networking. I just came back from Houston. I was a trainer, and I'm sure I came back with enough for another $100,000 in revenue to my company. Actually, probably far more than that. So it cannot be overestimated or underestimated relative to the power of coming to live events. You're going to learn, you're going to be trained, you're going to be mentored, but you do it in such a different setting than like right now in this webinar. You don't see who else is in the class with you right now. But when you're in an event, you do, and you get to know each other. So back to the schedule. So it's 3 full days for the entire Trifecta workshop. Now, some of you have a ticket to attend one, and that is an option. However, we have seen overwhelmingly 95% of the people attend all 3 workshops, especially if they're traveling from out of town and all the workshops are congruent. They're around the arbitrage business model. Is there anybody here tonight who doesn't know what arbitrage is? Just want to check in, because I actually didn't put together slides on that, but I can definitely explain it. Is there anybody who does not know what arbitrage is? Please write that in the panel, because I definitely would want to address that for you. I'll just say it is by far the easiest and fastest way to get going in e-commerce is through the arbitrage method. All right, so back to the schedule. We start on Friday with Shopping Way to Wealth. Then we go to Online Shopping Profit System on Saturday. And then we have Book Flipping Profit System on Sunday, right? So 3 full days, you get really educated thoroughly on the arbitrage model. Okay, we want you to participate. Now I realize we are simultaneously broadcasting on Facebook, and I'm just gonna assume / hope maybe Coach Kurt will be able to keep an eye on our Facebook people if they have questions. But here right now in this web class, you need to know that we are using the GoToWebinar platform. And I'd love for you guys to take a moment to write in the panel where you happen to be calling from. Thank you, Deb. I'll talk about that then. So write in the panel where you're calling from, and I'm going to let you know I'm broadcasting from Bella Vista, Arkansas, and it was cold today, 53. Hi there, Debbie Kane in the house from Tomball, Texas. Charles in the house from Oregon. All right, who else? Can you write in where you happen to be calling from? Write it in the panel. Hi there, Gwen from Penn Valley, California. All right, don't be shy. Go ahead and write in the panel. That way you know where to write your questions. All right, we're going to do a fun little survey. Oh, snowy in Michigan, says Deb. Charles from Alabama. Pauline. Okay. Luck, Wisconsin in the house with Joanne. Guys, you don't have to answer these questions yet. I'm going to do a poll. All right, so who do we have? Charles from Alabama. Deb from Michigan. Pauline from Canton. I've been to Canton, actually. Judith from the windy city of Chicago. I hope you didn't get the snowstorm. Joanne in Luck, Wisconsin. You may have been hit with the snow. Hi, Ann. Recognize your name. Swisher, Iowa. And Charles in the house. Okay, so we're going to do this little fun poll. Oh, there's no poll. Okay, never mind. So you'll write your answers in the panel. Which program did you enter into the e-commerce business school with? Shop Your Way to Wealth. You would write SYWW. BFPS is the book flipping program, or OSPS is online shopping profit system. And if you came in through another program like print on demand, you just let us know. All righty. So we got Debbie, BFPS and SYWS. Okay. Tons of SYWers. Okay. The majority is Shop Your Way to Wealth. Okay. We're going to do the next question. Have you owned your own business previously? Yes or no will do. Yes, yes, yes so far. Yes, yes, yes. Wow. All yeses. Holy smokes. Yes, there's not a single no yet. Deb has owned several small businesses. Okay. Deb, so you're not in any of the programs thus far? Because you were asking about arbitrage. So I'm going to explain that. I don't have a schematic, unfortunately, but I'll talk it through. Okay, not yet. Okay, thank you, Deb. And then several as well, says Jack. Okay, so will you be working with a family member in this business? A yes or a no? A yes or a no? We got no, yes, 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 no, not yet. Okay, maybe no, no, no. Okay, alrighty. Okie doke. Alrighty. Thank you very much for answering those questions, everybody. So before I go on, someone was asking, what is arbitrage? And so I'm going to I'm just going to explain it. I don't have a picture. It's really simple. It's like flipping houses when people buy low and they sell high, except it's way easier. You're going to buy products at a lower price and sell them for a profit on Amazon. That's what arbitrage is. Sell low, or pardon me, buy low, sell high. That's arbitrage. You're flipping. Okay, so let's keep moving on. So welcome once again, everybody, to the e-commerce business school. We are a full-on support training community, and our goal is to help you achieve your dream lifestyle through a successful e-commerce business. These are photos from an event we had at Estes Park, Colorado. So we love our live events in Bloomington, Minnesota. If there is any home place for hosting our events, it is beautiful. Bloomington, Minnesota. Minnesota is my hometown. I've lived there my entire life with the exception of 6 years. And I'm not going to tell you my age either. Let's just say it's a lot of years in Minnesota. So we have a lot of fun there. We love Minnesota, and this is where we host the majority of our events. But just this past winter, we did 2 down in Dallas, okay? So you can see here, this is our e-commerce business summit, spring of 2018, a fun little photo shot there. So our first ever July e-commerce arbitrage trifecta workshop series was last July, and it was a huge success. Really phenomenal. Now I want to let you know at the trifecta, we're teaching all the arbitrage methods, but that's not when it started last year. We've been doing the arbitrage workshop since 2014. Since 2014, we've been doing arbitrage workshops. So we've done a tremendous amount of training. Thank you, Jack. Appreciate the kudos. All right, so many new friendships were formed. This is from the July event. And so you're going to be going out to lunch together. You're going to go out to dinner together. You are going to form friendships. And through those friendships, you enhance your business. Friday evening, we have our pizza social dinner and group share where everyone has a pizza and we sit down and we just get to know each other better, right? And this is kind of a fun photo shot outside at the conclusion of our Trifecta workshop last year. And then we had our second Trifecta in Dallas of January of this year. There's Judith. She drove down from the windy city of Chicago with her husband, Dennis. And so that was our Dallas event there. Here's Deb. She says, if anyone wasn't able to attend the Trifecta workshop this weekend, I urge you to start planning to attend the next one. Here's Dawn. You must be at the next event. Your business will never be the same. Here's Kimberly. What a fabulous Trifecta weekend. I came away with new lifelong friendships and with this super big vision. Here's Lonnie. He says, it is beyond life-changing. This is the missing piece that I've been looking for and did not realize the depth of training and support available. You just have to experience this group of very inspiring and dedicated coaches and visionaries who are committed to our success. And that doesn't do justice to what you will come away with. I look forward to seeing you at the next event. Here's Shannon. She was at the July event, and this showed up on our group page 5 days later. 300 books in 2 days, 5 new consumable products for local retail arbitrage, and 2 shipments out this week. So what this is testament to is someone coming in, eyes wide open, heart open, ready to learn, and hit the ground running as soon as she left the workshop with big results to show for it. Now, this is what's really profound about Shannon's story and matches many other people in our community. And that is she is taking care of an aging parent. And what that means is it's very difficult to hold down a regular 9-to-5 job when you're taking care of an aging parent. People are kind of put in this big conundrum. But for the fact of this program, this method that provides so much flexibility for our members. So Shannon actually linked arms with several other members who are in the same situation, who are taking care of loved ones. So we're gonna have some fun here tonight. We've got a very special lady here. Her name is Debbie Kane. I'm gonna see if I can find Debbie and get her unmuted because she was sitting in a web class just like this and made the big, bold decision to come to Trifecta. Hi there, Debbie. Hi there, Debbie.
Hey, can you hear me okay?
I can. Oh, we got a little bit of echo. Are you able to put on headset?
No.
Okay, not a problem. I'm going to mute myself then, and you can just share with folks what you learned as a result of being at the Trifecta.
Okay. Well, for those that don't know, we actually just joined UAM on January 6th of this year. And the Dallas event was taking place January 13th, 14th, and 15th. So we crammed training, watched the videos, read the book flipping manual, because that's what we do, is the BFPS, the book flipping profit system. We read like 80 pages of the manual. We set up tools. We wanted to have as much done as we could before the workshop because we heard some great things about it. And I'm telling you, what we heard can't even hold a candle to what happened. We actually even practiced scanning almost 200 books. We just wanted to have some experience, under our belts so that when we got there, we could just continue our education. And so we made the 5-hour drive to Dallas. We attended the workshop, and I can't tell you, Ann, we were literally blown away. I have to tell you, after years of being in e-commerce, we've had an eBay business and so many other training courses. I've never seen anything like this. It really, it was just a complete surprise and in a good way. What we experienced was real time. It was real hands-on training. I mean, moment by moment by moment. There was one-on-one practice. There was tons of additional information given. Questions were answered in real time. We even got to practice with other people attending the workshop, where coaches looked over our shoulders, well, especially Brian, looking over and providing even more value. I never anticipated any. It just completely blew our minds. So, but being with Brian and you and Coach Kurt, plus some other members were there, they were already experienced. It prepared us. It prepared us to take some massive action, because that's what we needed this so desperately. It put us on a fast track to implement our training and implement everything a lot more quickly than just taking the course. We seriously, we hit the ground running the moment we got back, and we sent in 152 books in less than a week after returning. We also like meeting and connecting with the other members. It brought about a sense of community that I've never experienced. And I really encourage those attending to network as much as possible during all of the breaks. There's so much value to doing this, and that's going to last you a lot longer than after the workshop is over. So I cannot say this enough. We had such a great time. It was so much fun, but it took our business to another level. And so anybody serious about being successful, if this is really what you want to do, you need to attend. The live events are powerful. So, I really get why the successful members I saw there attend workshops 2-3 times and more. I mean, it's a no-brainer. So I hope that helps anybody who's, trying to see about going or whether they should. I don't even question it. Just get there. Whatever you have to do, get there. It's going to put you on a fast track, and you will be successful because of it.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Debbie. I appreciate you.
Oh, I appreciate you too, Ann. Really do. Thank you so much.
All right. You're welcome. Thank you.
All right.
Okay. Well, you heard it from Debbie. She joined, what did she say, January 3rd or 6th or something. And within 10 days, she's down at the Trifecta with us, making a 5-hour trip. And she is banging it out. I don't know how many of you caught the interview that Brian had with her a weekend ago. And she just keeps posting success story after success story. She comes from the background of having been in e-commerce, having attended other training events, and nothing to compare to what we have. All right, so big thank you to Debbie. I hope that she's been a big inspiration to you folks. All right, I want you to stay tuned to the end, as there is a special bonus for those who attend all 3 Trifecta workshops. So our host site is the Best Western Plus in Bloomington, Minnesota. It's conveniently located right next to the Mall of America and the Minneapolis Airport. There is free 24-hour shuttle service to the Mall of America and the Minneapolis International Airport. And there it is. It's these 3 courses that we train on: Shop Your Way to Wealth, the Online Shopping Profit System, and the Book Flipping Profit System. All of these are arbitrage, but different methods of arbitrage, okay? So I'm going to go through the details of Shop Your Way to Wealth, Friday, July 19th, 2019. Danita is going to want you up bright and early, and you actually start that workshop at 8 in the morning because she has so much ground to cover. So Danita will be your master coach for the Shop Your Way to Wealth workshop, and we are actually flying her over from Italy. So she is the creator of our Shop Your Way to Wealth program. That's whose voice you hear in the back office. And you have to admit, she does an absolutely spectacular job on the group page, answering it. It has to be thousands upon thousands of questions that she has answered. But she is a prime example of the e-commerce lifestyle. You need to know she achieved her lifestyle because of Shop Your Way to Wealth. That is how she retired her husband from his electrical engineering corporate position. So we'll be bringing her over from Italy to train yet once again. So it is a 1997 value, and I say that because that is what hundreds of people have paid for just one day of Shop Your Way to Wealth. That is not what you're going to be paying, but we have had hundreds of people pay that. So here's what you're going to learn: how to manage the dynamics of the Amazon marketplace to your business's advantage. Scanning for professional sellers, how the scanning pros get maximum profits. The ultimate product evaluation preview, the ultimate product evaluation live demo, profit versus turns versus ROI. That's return on investment. You'll understand how to make your money work harder for you. Understand the pros and cons of going deep versus wide. This helps make smart buying decisions for your business. Pricing, when to adjust and when to hold out. That's really, really important to know that. Dealing with complicated issues, it happens, but we're going to show you the ropes. How to think like Amazon to create effective communication with Amazon. How to speed up listing and shipping, inside tips and tricks for inventory tracking, bookkeeping, and taxes. That comes up a lot. Bundling with loads of creativity and profits. How to create your own listings for products not yet on Amazon. How to scale your local retail arbitrage business. We're going to give you the blueprint to a bigger business. Our almost top secret list of stores to shop, how to max out coupons and reward programs, how you can make the most of every minute of shopping, getting the best out of UPS for free, and how mileage can put money in your pocket, and how to pack your Amazon boxes for maximum results. It's actually a demo by Danita doing that. By the way, I just interviewed a couple just this past weekend. They did 4 million last year with this method, local retail arbitrage, and they're anticipating 5 million for this year. Now, they happen to have a family of 13 kids, and that helps. But it is to say that the local retail arbitrage model is big business. You don't have to think of it as limited, $300 a month. I mean, if that's what you want, fine. That's easy. That's easy. But you want big money? That's very possible too with this method. So you will also receive the full PDF of the Shop Your Way to Wealth workshop event handouts and all the cheat sheets that are put together for that. You also receive the 2 post workshop follow-up webinars with our top performing SYWW arbitrage sellers. And you have the Pro Trifecta workshop Q&A Amazon updates with Danita and our team of workshop trainers, a 297 value. It is so jam-packed. We actually also give you a pre-event training so that you are prepped and ready to come to the workshops to get maximum use out of them. That's just how we roll. People have been shocked. They're like, you actually train people before they come in? Absolutely. Absolutely we do. And we train afterwards as well. So the book flipping profit system, that is on Sunday, July 21st, 2019. So I'm kind of going a little bit out of sequence here. So book flipping will be on Sunday. And Brian is the creator of our proprietary book flipping profit system. It is his brainchild. 5 years of working in the field scanning for books. So for 4 consecutive years, Brian reached $200,000 to $240,000 in annual sales revenue per year. And it's because of the hefty return on investment in the book category that he was able to keep a bigger profit than most Amazon sellers, which helped yield him an annual 6-figure income. So book flipping results year after year. So books were his main deal for 5 years, and then he began to expand into other venues. So you can see here, this is especially profitable for him, is the textbook season. So make sure you stick around to the end because Brian's going to share with you about his textbook training, which is exclusive to those who attend all 3 days. And it is from textbooks, single-handedly gave enough money in profit from 1 month of book sales for a down payment on a home. And that was 18 months after his first business as a neuromuscular therapist went under because of a new law, when plunging $60,000 in debt. So he not only climbed out of debt in that 18-month period through books, but then in 1 single month made enough money for a down payment on a house. This is serious business, folks. So there you go, enough profit for a down payment on a new house. There is his beautiful home in Northern California. So he was able to pay off that $60,000 in debt, kind of bad thing that hit him with that law in the state of California. put money down on a new home with just 1 month of book sales, and purchased a 33-foot Class A motorhome, this being his 4th upgrade of motorhomes during his 10+ year Amazon history. So Amazon has been very, very good to Brian and can be very, very good to you as well. So the Amazon book category is a completely unique category with its own specialty training. It's not the same as when you're scanning for kitchen products and living room products and toys and all that. Book category is completely different. This is where Amazon got its start, was the book category. And then, like I say, Brian has made a 6-figure Amazon income from books for 5 consecutive years until he expanded beyond that. Now, this is from the July trifecta last year. And you heard what Debbie said just a moment ago, that the trainers are looking over your shoulder. You saw Brian looking right there with Debbie and her husband, John. And so here are members working together as they're scanning the books. It's hands-on experiential learning. And most of you, that's what you need. I sure do. I like the hands-on experiential stuff. So Brian is truly living the life he always dreamed of, that being from the book category. Loads and loads of vacations, got this beautiful motorhome, wonderful, beautiful life. So here's Jen, 272 books, 63 cents per book. Love those last bag sales, woot, she says. This is my own bragging rights. My youngest son did all our book scanning, and it was pretty fun when we sold the book for $485. That was pretty cool. So we're going to show you how Brian outperforms all the other Amazon book scouts and how you can too. So see this shopping cart? These are called Brian books by the other book scouts. They're already in the store ahead of him doing their scanning, and they get a little teensy book of maybe 10 or 12, or stack, I should say, 10 or 12 books. But not so for Brian, and not so for people who use Brian's book flipping profit system. They come out with a big book haul. So what you're going to learn through the BFPS workshop is laying a firm foundation for your Amazon book selling business, the unique advantages of high profit margins, 4 key elements of a profitable and rewarding proprietary book flipping profit system, your power tools, a walkthrough of them, of software and internet, including scanning and smartphone secrets. Now, I know technology can be a hang up for a lot of people. This is, again, where being face to face, getting that instruction, and you all have your phones out, you have your scanners out, you can get help right there in the moment. I need that kind of help. And you know what? So does my husband. And I'm guessing a lot of you do too. Your Amazon back office interface, including shipping your books into FBA. Learn to consistently and dependably find profitable sources for books. That's going to be really key. Become an expert on books like book anatomy, terminology, and identifiers. Proper, efficient prepping and sourcing of books, and learn how to make a rapid buying decision to ensure profitability, checking out the 4 factors of product condition, current pricing, sales rank, and competing offers, and the secret high profit textbook strategy. So Brian touches on that, but then you're going to hear more about the textbook category towards the end of tonight. Stick with me. And this is done all online. Arbitrage all online with books. So stick with me on that. So don't miss out. Book Flipping Profit System Workshop with Brian Cummings. Okay, then Saturday is the Online Shopping Profit System. So I think most of you said your SYW, but again, if you come to all 3, you're going to get exposure to all 3. And you may decide to work through things in phases as you develop. So Danita, for example, does all 3 methods. Kay Curtis, certified trainer, she does all 3. Sarah Sotis does all 3. It's not necessarily that you jump into all 3 immediately out of the gate. You can roll it out in layers, but you're going to get exposure to all 3. Okay? So our Online Shopping Profit System Workshop will be delivered by our EBS Executive Director of Training and Coaching, Brian Cummings. Here he is training at ASD Market Week. We were featured as the premier training company of choice. Brian's talks are always completely packed out. It's a lot of fun. Okay, so I'm just going to do a little point-by-point comparison. There's always pros and cons to all models, right? So local retail arbitrage versus online. I'm a firm believer in both, okay? So for local retail arbitrage, you're gonna have to go to stores, get in the car, all that fun stuff. You will be using the Amazon Seller app, which is phenomenal. You do have to shop during the store hours. It's not like you can go there at 2 a.m. in the morning. They might be closed, right? Limited to quantities on hand. You know how that is? You find a winner and there's like 2 and you're like, oh man, why aren't there 50, right? Many stores may not be available in your local area if you happen to be in a more rural area. And you can hire product sourcing help. Many of our people do, like the $5 million sellers I'm talking about. They have an entire team that they've hired, but you'll be paying American wages, right? And you have to factor that into your profit margins. So online arbitrage, we'll talk about that. You can shop from home or office using your home computer. You can shop anytime. If you want to be up till 3 or 4 a.m. in the morning, you can do that. Large quantities are often available where you can get a whole case or 2 or 3, and you can hire help at overseas wages. That's a really big game changer. Just know that with this model, everything can become automated, and I'm including even the shipping. Instead of you shipping out of your house, you can actually train up someone to do that shipping for you. We have something pretty cool and special to announce about that, so stick with me. All right, so relative to maybe, if you want to call it some setbacks with online, would be you have to wait for products to be delivered. I don't consider that to be a biggie because so many of them do really quick shipping and turnaround. I've seen Candida make her post. By the way, when she was at our January trifecta, I should have had a screenshot. She was placing orders while she was at the trifecta. It was her second trifecta, by the way. And when she got home, her boxes had arrived. That's using your time wisely, right? And so she's a big believer in the online shopping profit system. Occasionally, the products that you order may not be the same. You might get some distressed packages of products in transit there. They may be more difficult or impossible to return, and you may have more competition from other sellers. But this too can be a highly lucrative business. So it is scalable because you can do it at home, you can shop anytime, and I think probably one of the best parts is you can hire help at overseas wages. So a little rundown of what you receive. By the way, you automatically receive the course, all the courses when you come to Trifecta, because those are integral. You must have the foundational course. So in the course, step 1 is you're going to learn to research online stores for profitable products. Step 2 is you're going to order, place those products, to come to your home, receive them, and then you'll be shipping them into Amazon, or you'll hire someone to do that for you. Step 3, you have to manage pricing and sales on Amazon. That's true for everybody. Step 4 is to evaluate the profit, track your inventory levels, and then the funnest part is reordering products because of the profits you just made. So this is the Amazon Online Arbitrage Research Tool, which Brian created. It took hundreds of hours to create. We've not found a software tool that can do what Brian created. And that is with these very advanced formulas embedded into the Excel spreadsheet that calculate through the many variables that are on the spreadsheet. It will show up as green, which means money, yellow, better check twice, and red, don't move forward with it. All because of the metrics that Brian has put together, the formulas, just like what he did with Book Flipping Profit System. He's looking for scale and automation, and he did that for your benefit through this online arbitrage research tool that is exclusive here inside the e-commerce business school and for members of the online shopping profit system. So remember, a cornerstone to the success of our members is to set you up with a virtual assistant as quickly as possible. So think of the term employee, we call it in the States, or independent contractor. When it's overseas, that's virtual, and they're known as VAs, okay? So we will guide you through the hiring process to help eliminate painful training and management time. Out of curiosity, how many of you, I think I already asked this question actually through the poll. Okay, a very large number, I didn't see it percentage-wise, but it looked like about 80% of you or thereabouts have run a business previously. Have any of you gone through the challenge of a mishire? Did you ever have a problem hiring someone that was just a major headache? Anybody ever experienced that? Yep, someone's writing in yes. Okay, and that cost the business, they say, on average, a full year's salary when you do a mishire. Granted, however far you get in with that person, but you're training them, you're putting in all this time, energy, and effort. And when you realize that they're a misfit, it costs your company money. It's like you go backwards with your business. With me on that? So Brian has really mastered this part of his business through lots and lots of trial and error, and has created a really phenomenal training that really could be just a completely separate training altogether because of how valuable it is. So just a little context. When my business was exploding in 2007, we had 5 customer care people, and we were hiring left and right. And I can guarantee you there were a few boo-boos along the way. And I signed up for a conference. It was a 5-day event, $10,000, because of one topic they said they were going to cover, which was hiring practices. And guaranteed they didn't cover it anywhere near as what Brian does in this course. But I just knew how costly it was to my company when I did a mishire. All right, so here's what you're going to learn at the Online Shopping Profit System Workshop. Build a business with real scale, a duplicatable system for sourcing profitable products from online websites, master 3 unique online sourcing strategies, access to our exclusive online arbitrage research tool, multiply your net profits with discount and rewards programs, just like we do in Shop Your Way to Wealth. Use automated sourcing subscriptions to send profitable products straight to your inbox. Learn about third-party prep centers to outsource shipping to Amazon's fulfillment centers. All right, so you don't have to do this. You can have it go right to a prep center. Our folks in the UK, Alaska, Hawaii, no problem. You can have it done stateside without you ever touching the products. Take part in a live demonstration of a virtual assistant interview. We're talking real time with someone in the Philippines, an actual Filipino VA. We did this in, trying to think. Yeah, we did in Dallas. So that's really cool to see that live and in the moment. Discover how you can use VAs with dozens of other routine tasks in your e-commerce business. This is really important. All of you need to start this game thinking of how you're going to create automation for yourself. And so you may not be looking at Online Shopping Profit System yet, but even for Shop Your Way to Wealth, there are aspects of your business that you can get automated through VAs overseas. So this training and this particular workshop is extremely valuable for all our members. And then get the right VA the first time with our double interview hiring method. So here's Carol Smith. She says, worth its weight in gold. I got so much out of the course presented by Brian. The evaluation spreadsheet is worth its weight in gold. Now, here's the little backstory. She is a CPA by trade. She has her own CPA firm. And I was talking with Carol. She's attended numerous events of ours. And she said, Ann, I use Brian's training, his hiring training, for my CPA firm. And it worked beautifully, Ann. I thought, how cool is that? So about 80% of you said you have a business background. You've owned a previous business. So this is going to be an invaluable training for yourself, just like it was for Carol in 2 different ways, for arbitrage business and for a CPA firm. Here is Ed. He says, Online Shopping Profit System was great for helping me hire a VA. She's done a great job of finding great products to sell. I've got a young family I'm raising, and this is the kind of leverage that I was looking for. So that's what you're going to receive from those 3 workshops. We went through Shop Your Way to Wealth, Book Flipping Profit System, and the Online Shopping Profit System. Now, you need to know we're piling on a really massive value on top of your trifecta investment into your e-commerce education. You will also receive a lifetime membership into e-commerce acceleration. I want to repeat that again. That is a lifetime membership into e-commerce acceleration. And that means you're going to get loads of coaching. So we don't just end at Trifecta. It continues on and on and on, so that you are never left hanging and wondering with anything you're going through along the way as you implement your arbitrage business. Everybody with me on that? You see what's, okay, so you're going to get ongoing coaching. I'm going to talk about that. So again, that's the e-commerce acceleration membership, comes complimentary with your Trifecta investment into the 3 arbitrage workshops. It's complimentary. So what do you get? The 3 base arbitrage course materials. You know what those are: Shop Your Way to Wealth, Online Shopping Profit System, and the Book Flipping Profit System. This is kind of like the master's degree in arbitrage, and it doesn't take long to become a pro. You just heard from Debbie. She's already a pro because of leveraging Brian's system. So you are going to have, let me repeat, lifetime access. You come to Trifecta in July, a year later, continue showing up for our group coaching calls. There are 8 of them per month, 8 coaching calls per month. Huge value, $3,000 value. It's lifetime. So no one can say that well, I'm stuck. Now I'm screwed. I can't advance through the program. Nope. You've got these group coaching calls that are lifetime access for you. Here's Christy. She says, the wealth of knowledge, support, and creativity have really inspired me to stay on track and move my business forward. Tim, who went on, he started in Shop Your Way to Wealth, just like Danita. He went on to become a certified trainer with us. He says, we love this community. Randy says, I deeply value my relationships with like-minded people who are smart, creative, energetic, and supportive. That's what you need. Did you know sociologists have said and studied this, that you will become like the 5 people you most closely associate with. You want to know your future? Look at who are your 5 closest people that you associate with. So we have members who are in mastermind groups. Think that might benefit them? You better believe it. If you're hanging around people who are naysayers and see everything gloom and doom, that's what you can expect to become. So we want you to get close in with our members here through e-commerce acceleration. So you are journeying with like-minded people. You're going to have your private group mastermind exclusive to the e-commerce acceleration members, and invite to our once-a-year ultimate business lifestyle retreat. So we're here for the life journey for your e-commerce entrepreneurship. Just like Brian, he's 10 plus years out. He had many lonely years. It was just him alone until he found Josie at an event, and they latched on and became good friends. And now they co-train together here at the e-commerce business school. So goes the CEO, so goes the business. Many of you said you've owned a business previously. The number one factor in your business is you. That is why we have this special event called the Ultimate Business Lifestyle Retreat. This is not where you learn all the tactical stuff of getting in the Amazon buy box and those kind of things. This is about solidifying you in your journey, okay? So joining us at our 2-day mastermind retreat is the perfect event to stretch your vision and further bond you to the very community that will help you get there. Business growth will be a natural outcome from this special time together with my highest mentorship group. So let's sum it up. Again, this is all complimentary with your investment into your Trifecta Workshop series. So you receive the 3 arbitrage expansion training programs to scale your business. You see what those are: Online Shopping Profit System, Book Flipping Profit System, and Shop Your Way to Wealth. Number 2, our 2 weekly arbitrage support calls, lifetime access. That's 8 group coaching calls per month. No one should ever say they're stuck, not when they're in e-commerce acceleration, okay? 3, private Facebook group page for our acceleration members, and invite to our annual Ultimate Business Lifestyle Retreat, a total value of $7,982. Does anybody have lifetime access to group coaching? Have you ever experienced that? That's a really unusual offer, and that's what you have here. Okay, but there is more to best ensure your success. one-on-one private coaching specifically for you. And that's 3 one-hour sessions. How to do your first book or product scanning session, source and have your personal coach review each of your products one by one. You're going to know which ones are the best choices you made and which ones you might want to skip the next time, and you're going to know exactly why. This is your opportunity for one-on-one mentorship, including help for your first scanning session. Just like Debbie just related, there's Brian looking over the shoulder and helping her. So we'd like to personally help guide you through your first steps to 100%, ensure you're starting off on the right foot quickly. Linda is referring to Danita's coaching. You are my hero. Lots of members have asked, how do I know I'm selecting the right book or product? So you get that through our one-on-one coaching. Sarah says, Danita gave me many super helpful tips to get my FBA business off on the right start. All righty, continuing on, you're going to receive one-on-one help setting up your first shipment, so you have no worries of making mistakes. You'll have your products properly tracked to your Amazon account and watch the sales roll in. Get questions answered from all your sourcing and shipping efforts, plus get into more advanced strategies as you progress. Our members progress incredibly fast. You'll also receive a 15-minute prep session to get you set up and ready for coaching. Your final session will be focused on your business strategies and goals. So a little note there, those who applied their previous 997 investment already have these coaching credits. So some of you, it's all told 181 folks, are entitled to a complimentary ticket. Through a previous purchase they made, they already have a ticket, okay? And in that ticket was your 3 coaching. So that's part, that is, you will have already received that. And if you didn't get them filled, then now is the time to do so. Ladies and gentlemen, I got to get a sip of water. Okie doke, let's keep going. We're not done. We've got more for you. For everyone who attends all 3 days in Minnesota, trifecta bonus for those who attend all 3 days is the textbook arbitrage system. Brian Cummings' brand new mini course, the perfect storm of book flipping, working from home, and leverage and scalable income with the VA. I don't know, we have this price at $997 value, but yet Brian made enough money from 1 month's worth of textbooks for a down payment on a house. That's pretty awesome, right? So Brian, is Brian here? Because if so, then I'm going to give my voice a rest and let Brian talk through this.
I sure am, Ann. I came in to rescue you for a moment.
Thank you.
Hey, everybody. Yeah, the textbook arbitrage training. This is an exciting training. And what you're looking at here is an example of my results, just part-time selling books on Amazon. And if you're able to just move the screen forward here. So we focus on easy to source textbooks. These are common high school and college textbooks that you can find every day at thrift stores and other locations. You can pick them up for $1, $2, $3 all the time. What makes this so special are these 2 red circles, because that's the beginning of textbook season. That's right in early January, late January, and then also late August. Those 2 seasons are like having an additional 2 Christmas selling seasons per year for me because of the high profits with textbooks. So let me show you how this works. This is a chart about 4 years long of the lowest selling price for this textbook. And as you'll see, it goes up and down about twice a year. It cycles back and forth. And that's the high points there are the start of the spring and fall semesters. And it's predictable. You can see this pattern go on and on and on. And of course, it declines over time. But within a year, if you look at this biology book here, the first year Campbell biology book, very common book that you can find all over the country, you'll see that its price has gone as low as $7, and this is a selling price on Amazon, and as high as $47.95. And why? Because students are buying this book in mass at the beginning of the semester. So it's pretty obvious there. You buy low and sell high. We have a tool here called FBA Trade that's included with your Scoutly membership. If you're in the book flipping profit system, you have our app, you get this tool for free along with that app. And it scouts through all the products on Amazon and returns the textbooks and other books too that have a low merchant fulfilled price. That's what that first arrow is on the left, and a high FBA price, which is that buy box arrow that's on the right. Now, when we use this tool, we give you the parameters that you see across the top of the screen. And then as it searches for books, we need to look at the Keepa chart that shows up. It shows this pricing chart. It's a 1-year chart. And what we're looking for, I call the typical textbooks pattern. And that has 2 high points over the year's time. And of course, that's, in this case, that's the beginning of the fall semester and then the spring semester. So we can buy this at a low point and turn around and sell it at a high point. But not only that, it also finds books that are profitable right at this moment. So here's an example. This is Becoming a Helper, another common textbooks. And if you look down at the bottom, it says more buying choices, 62 offers from 807. And yet right at this time of the year, it's selling for $26.58 through FBA. So you can pick this book up right from Amazon, merchant fulfilled for $807, and send it into FBA and sell it for $26.58. And at the beginning of the semester, it's going to go quite a bit higher. Another example. This is a nurse's drug guide, and you can see the typical textbook pattern. That's what we're looking for, 2 high points there. Now let's look at the book on Amazon. You can buy this book for $4.20 from a merchant fulfilled seller and turn it around, and the price we see here is a rental price. Let's go to the next screen. Here's all the offers. Look, it's selling for $35 and $36. And you could sell this now, or you could hang on to it and sell it for even more money at the beginning of the textbook season. So here's some results that I've had in doing this. Now, remember the online arbitrage spreadsheet that I developed? Well, here's another spreadsheet that comes with the course. It's one that I've developed and I use for textbook online arbitrage. And you put in all the information about the book, whether it's a textbook or not, the average sales rank and price, and who you bought it from. You track all of it. But those 2 columns there, the column on the right that's colored, that's the cost that I paid for the book. And the column on the left that's colored, the green column, that's the price that I actually sold it for. So look at the differences. Some aren't all that great. Maybe I made 100% markup, but some of them I made a huge markup. And you can do this too. Now, we ask you, or you actually get this course when you attend the entire trifecta. And why? Because you're taking the Book Flipping Profit System course, and you get the textbook knowledge that we teach in the Book Flipping Profit System. Plus, with the Online Shopping Profit System, we're teaching you how to hire a VA. This is the perfect job for a VA, is to use this software and go through Amazon and find these books that you can turn around and send into FBA to make a profit. It's kind of like a no-brainer. You're already learning textbooks. You're already learning how to hire a VA. This is a simple 2-week course that we teach after Trifecta that you can then take advantage of to do the exact same thing here.
Awesome. Thank you, Brian. So folks, you will be able to receive this additional training, Textbook Online Arbitrage. So it's all online. You hire a VA to do this. That is complimentary, a bonus to everyone who attends all 3 days of the trifecta. So we're going to sum it up together, your trifecta, along with your e-commerce acceleration membership package. You get the 3 trifecta workshops of $5,991 value. The e-commerce acceleration membership, remember that is lifetime coaching, 8 coaching sessions per month, $7,982 value. The 3 one-on-one coaching sessions, $800 value. And the textbook online arbitrage, $997 value. I mean, you apply this, textbooks alone. I think of Christina Leo, did 10 grand last year in August. I don't know what she did for January. I heard her numbers were even bigger. Just, one season, you recoup your investment, and that's complimentary. This is complimentary and is part of your entire package for those who show up at Trifecta. So a total value of $15,770. Now, please be aware, all 3 workshops include the following: a workshop workbook, workshop recordings, so you can go back and watch over and over at your leisure and networking lunch on your own with fellow members. This is the link. It is ebstickets.com. That's ebstickets.com. If you're entitled, if you have a ticket to claim, then you will be provided a different link. But if you're like, no, pretty sure I don't have a free ticket to claim, Ann, then this is your link that you would use, ebstickets.com. You can go ahead and write that down. Coach Kurt will post it in the panel as well. So here's Shannon. She's doing books, helping to support her father. She says, I'm still in awe of the knowledge we gained in the past 3 days. She was there last July. So the cost or the investment into your Trifecta Workshop Series is $2,997. And we do have a payment plan option available to you as well, which is $1,099 today, and then 2 payments of $1,099 monthly, okay? And there is a payment plan that is available for you. Like I just said, just click this little radio button and it's gonna give you that option to spread out your payments. And look at this as an investment into your e-commerce future and career. People are making full-blown careers out of this and creating a fantastic foundation in their e-commerce business. Note the 997 discount code cannot be applied with a payment plan. If you have any questions about that, let us know and I'll have Coach Kurt explain that in better detail. So there is financing that's also available, no interest if paid in full in 6 months if you make your purchase through PayPal. And the way you do that is you complete the information on the order page, you click the PayPal button, and then you log into your PayPal account separately, and you hit the big purple button instead of the continue button. And then you have instant approval or denial, and funds will be deposited into your PayPal account immediately. So this is what the PayPal account, or button looks like. So let me click on the link too and demo what that looks like, okay? Let me make that just a little bit bigger, folks. I think I can do that. There we go. Oh, just a little more. There we go. Alrighty, so this is the full payment, or if you want to do the payment plan, you can do that, and it gives you the details in the bold orange so you can see that. And then you just click everything, make sure you fill out all of your information. By the way, we warmly invite you to bring along a spouse, business partner, etc. We'll talk about that in a moment as well. If you have a coupon code that you're eligible for, Lisa or Kurt will be looking that up for you if you're like, gosh, goodness, I really don't know if I'm eligible for one or not. I see some people have already asked. They'll just look up your information and let you know, and then provide that discount code for you privately through chat, okay? If you're watching on Facebook, I'm not quite sure, Kurt, how you want to deal with that, but I think you'll figure it out as you're watching them and can do text or something. Okay, let's look. There's the PayPal button. So that is another option as well to do your financing is through PayPal, okay? So everything is detailed, everything that you receive. And again, you receive the recordings of the entire workshop. They're beautifully, beautifully done. They really are, with an overlay of the slide deck and a small image in the corner so you can, match it up with your workbook, etc. It's really, really well done. Okay, so again, that's where the PayPal button is. And then you're going to click this. If you are going through PayPal, they have PayPal credit. Click the purple button. Okay, now again, additionally, if you have a family member or a business partner sharing the same Amazon account, you can purchase an additional ticket for $250. It's a flat $250 fee regardless of whether your associate is attending one or all 3 workshops with you. So we get many, many family businesses. By show of hand, it's about 40% of the room has family members with them. So by all means, we'd love to have you bring your, if you have a business partner, family member who can join you, that would be wonderful. The link again is ebstickets.com. Make sure you write that down as well. You know what, Coach Kurt? I think the first 4 of these are already gone. So the first 5 Trifecta ticket buyer, I kind of forgot this detail, Kurt. They receive a mastermind lunch with myself and the trainers at our event. We've been doing this for like 5-6 years. I absolutely love doing these. So, Coach Kurt, I think there's just one ticket left, if I'm not mistaken, for the first 5. Pretty
Yes,
sure
Ann,
that's
there
the
is
case.
one ticket left for the first 5. I'm busy answering questions as people are signing up. So the first one that jumps through the hoops will get that last seat at the table with you.
All righty, awesome. And with our trainers, which is really awesome. Okay, I think you guys all know whose voice you just heard. You all should know Coach Kurt. If not, you didn't get into your accountability boot camp. So there is a bonus for our first 25 buyers. We're here for you with our 10-day accountability boot camp. We've had people say, who does that? Who goes to such great lengths? Well, we do. We do that because this is where you can acquire some really great mental disciplines into your business to create consistency and momentum. So best training ever to get you 100% committed and dialed into forward momentum in your e-commerce business. You're going to strap on your boots. He may even have you do some push-ups. Not really, but he will have you do some hustling and a bustling, all with the goal towards helping you knock down everything you need to do to reach your goals. So here is Martha Fitzenmeyer. I think a lot of you may have heard about Martha. She reached over 11,000 in sales in her first 30 days. She participated in our 10-day boot camp and built awesome disciplines into her business to knock it out of the park. There you can see that really big haul right there. She has since hit over 100 grand in sales in just over a 6-month stretch. Okay, so the trifecta and e-commerce acceleration summary. So you get all 3 workshops with everything that comes with that. You get that one-on-one coaching. You get the Brian's specialty training on arbitrage textbooks. Then you're going to get your e-commerce acceleration membership, right? There you go. Bonus textbook online arbitrage, bonus first 5, lunch with Ann and the trainers, bonus first 25 is the 10-day accountability boot camp. We even give out dog tags. We mail them out to you. Total value of $17,000. So $2,997 minus the $997 for those who purchase BFPS or SYW with coaching and ticket. There's 181 members who need to claim their ticket. They've already paid for it. I don't know if you're one of them. Lisa or Kurt can look that up for you. Just give a shout out. They'll look up the information, let you know. So you take that off and that's $2,000 for the entire e-commerce acceleration and trifecta package. Lifetime coaching on arbitrage. Lifetime coaching. There's no reason people can't do extremely well with arbitrage. And there is a $100 discount code for those who purchase in this webinar. Take $100 right off the top, okay? All righty, there we go, bringing it down to 2,897. So 95% of our folks, this being from the last 2 trifecta workshops, overwhelmingly people decide, hey, you know what, I'm just gonna hunker down for 3 days. I'm gonna build these business friendships. I'm gonna develop my network, get to know the trainers. I wanna develop friends here in this bold, crazy, awesome e-commerce space. And I'm gonna learn these methods. I'm gonna roll up my sleeves and get to work like nobody's business. Yeah, that's 95% of the folks. And then some, those who have the complimentary ticket available right now, it's typically you have 1 ticket. It's possible some you have 2. You have the option of just coming to 1 workshop, okay? So there is that option. We encourage all 3. Again, the link is ebstickets.com. So if you choose to only redeem your 1-day workshop ticket, then you will be provided with this link, which Coach Kurt or Lisa will post in the panel for you. And that's what you won't use the other link. You'll use this one and then put, I guess you don't even put in a discount. It automatically is just, brings it down to 2,000. Okay, 72-hour bonus that we're going to roll out for you. This is brand new, never been done. And this ends this coming Sunday midnight, April 14th. So I'm going to have Brian come out and talk about this because he's the one who's going to be delivering this for you folks.
Hi again, everybody. So this is kind of exciting for me to teach this or to guide people through this process. I remember what it was like for me to hire my first VA. It was extremely scary. I felt like I didn't know what I was doing. And even though I had hired people before, hiring VA online, it was a really different experience. But it opened up a whole new world in my business once I did that. So you've already learned the process of how to hire a VA through the course. And now we take you step by step through the process as you do it for real. So it's 3 sessions, and you go through the process of posting a job for a VA and getting applicants, going through those applicants and setting up interviews, interviewing them, and then assigning them a test assignment for then doing a final interview so you can hire. We walk you through this process, 3 group coaching sessions, 1 day a week in a row. So it's 3 weeks. You go through this entire process and you end up with a hired VA, a qualified VA at the end of that 3 weeks. I think it's a great coaching opportunity for people.
It's a fantastic opportunity. I've never gotten coaching of this nature for hiring folks. And it's a big, big part of creating a scalable, automated business for yourself. This is a really, really big value. It's exclusive and special only during a 72-hour period starting this evening, and it will end this coming Sunday, midnight, April 14th. So I think about my brother who went and in his 50s went and got an associate's degree in business. One class was like, I don't know if it was $900 or so. Well, he got his degree and he actually never utilized it and had something to show for it. This is real boots to the ground training, real world results of people who are really doing a business. And that being Brian, who has done this many, many times over. He is a 10+ year Amazon veteran that you'll be learning from. Okay, so to sum it up, you're going to get that 72-hour bonus small group coaching, hiring a VA, total value of $18,061. So again, it's $2,997. If you are eligible to claim a ticket from your past purchase, Lisa and Kurt are digging that information up. You just post in the panel, hey, do I have a ticket coming? They'll let you know, and they'll give you the code if you are eligible, and that'll bring it down to $2,000. And then you can use the payment plan for that as well. Or 100 discount code for those who purchase in this webinar. And you have 2 different options for a payment plan, either through us or you can do that through PayPal. Okay. Oh, there's a little bit more. I hope you guys are okay. We're going to give you some more goodies. This is to best ensure your success. So fast mover bonuses. Yeah. Hey, Coach Kurt.
Yeah, before you go on to that with the bonuses here, I just, in all fairness, the first 5 are gone. People are buying their tickets, and I just wanted everybody to know that.
All righty. Congratulations. We're excited to see you. It is so beautiful in Bloomington, Minnesota, folks. You're going to love it. It's my favorite month of the year. It's July. It's going to be beautiful. Okay, fast mover bonus 1 and 2 for those here now in this web class. Pay close attention. Not everybody who registered showed up, but you guys did. So this is what you get. Top level training webinars with Coach Kurt. That's who you heard just now. Number 1 is Kurt's secret bundle strategy with online arbitrage. Hint, it has to do with keywords. So a bundle is when you put 2 products together and it makes it a little more difficult to compete against you because it's your own private listing. And number 2 is Kurt and Kay's best tips for book flipping. They have really excelled in the children's category. All right. Coach Kurt's secret bundle strategy, and you're going to learn out of the box creativity and how that may mean actually using the box. Why thinking like a 58-year-old grandma will make you more money for creating smart new product bundles. The secret sauce of bundling, guaranteeing more eyeballs will land on your product listing. And this will include many examples, including his daughter's highly successful bundle offer as an esthetician. So this is one of the product bundles that he did with his daughter, and they cleared $18,000 in sales with that particular bundle that they came up with together. Here's another one of his bundles. It's the Bug Zapper. You might see it at someone's picnic, summer picnic there that they bought from Coach Kurt. And that was another bundled offer of his. Coach Kurt got right into book flipping. His wife fell in love with the program, and it was her thing, especially children's books. So here are their results from the very first few weeks in the business. They just got instant traction, you know, right out of the gate, $896 in profit in just like a month time. So here they are. This is Kay here, went to 3 different Friends of the Library sales in 2 days. The biggest one was on its last day of a 3-day sale, amazed at what others left behind. They scanned for almost 5 hours at all 3 places and came away with 170 children's books. Average cost was 35 cents. They've been averaging $7 a book, and that yielded a potential profit of nearly $1,200 from 5 hours of scanning, and plus lots of good date time together too. So, Coach Kurt, you want to put in a word about this? I see you're answering a lot of questions though.
Sure. Yep, and it's really nice. I guess the main thing is, you could probably make that much working part-time to full-time at Walmart or a minimum wage job, but be able to call your own shots, do it when you want to, go when you want to, utilize your strengths. Kate loved sourcing. I didn't mind helping her with the computer work, so on and so forth. We're really grateful to Brian for just laying out this track that all you have to do is follow it, and the secret algorithms, if you will, that he exposes us to. You don't have to be stressed about the book sale and not getting there in time, even though it does make sense to get there in time. I'm not saying that. It's more, there's just, his system is just beautiful, and we had a lot of fun doing it. So going out for a weekend, coming back knowing we had more money in our pockets than when we left versus spending a lot of money was just a lot of fun, and it's a lot of fun.
Awesome. Thank you, Coach Kurt. All right. You also get the Fast Mover bonus number 3. This is a big one. For those who are here now in this web class, when you invest into the trifecta, you get e-commerce acceleration complimentary. That's all part of this big package. You also receive the complete sessions of our book flipping profit system mastermind series, which includes several cheat sheets and training PDFs, a $1997 value. It also includes many success interviews with our members. So to sum it up, it just got a little bit better, didn't it? You're going to get the digital book flipping mastermind. You're going to get Coach Kurt's bundle strategy for arbitrage, online arbitrage members, and offline too. And then the book flipping tips from Coach Kurt and his wife Kay. All added extra value as a big thank you to those of you who choose to move forward this evening with us. Total value of $19,555. There's no possible way you cannot succeed with all this training. It's a matter of implementation, going through our education, and receiving the guidance and mentorship all along the way. That's the key. Linear step-by-step education with guidance and mentorship all along the way. And the face-to-face environment is by far the most superior and fastest way to learn and excel your business. Candida, she's come to 2 trifectas already. Many of our members do. So expect great momentum in your business. Grab your spot and your fast mover bonus now. We are opening up seats to the whole community tomorrow, Thursday, April 11th. With limited seats, we cannot guarantee you can redeem your ticket for this trifecta event after tomorrow. So there are 181 people with tickets to claim. All right, and then text Coach Kurt if you need to have the sign-up link sent via your phone. I see that just watching the comments, some people have been confused about which link to use. And if that's you, go ahead and text Coach Kurt, and he will, I don't know, Kurt, would you be able to see who they are though? Because it's not going to be one single link, right? I don't know if that'd be a problem.
Yeah, please include your name when you text. That's correct.
Yeah, put in your first and last name so Coach Kurt can look up your name and see if you're eligible for a free ticket, okay? And then he will send you the appropriate link, all right? And that is it, Q&A. Will this work in Australia? Jim, yes, it will work for you for online arbitrage. Brian, I don't recall if the Amazon Seller app is available in Australia. I'm not picturing that on my, I'm gonna look on my app right now and see if I can find it.
Well, if Jim wants to sell in the US, then the online arbitrage and the textbook arbitrage is perfect for that.
Yeah.
And then, yes, he can also sell within Australia. It's the same principles.
Okay, I don't see on my phone if the app is available there, but like Brian said, there's no reason that you can't move ahead and do both the textbook arbitrage and online shopping profit system arbitrage, both methods, because it's all online. You can get VAs, you'll be that much closer to the Philippines, and you can get everything fulfilled, shipped and prepped in the US, correct, Brian? All done hands off.
Yes, you can do it in the US. And, there is FBA now in Australia. So I don't know how long ago, I think it's just been in this past year that they brought FBA over there, which means that Shop Your Way to Wealth works over there just as well as it works here.
Oh, beautiful. Okay. Very good. Was that helpful, Jim? Okay, good deal. Alrighty, and Pauline, I got to spit this out and see that everyone's getting taken care of. If you have any questions at all, okay, yep, I see. We're busy answering everybody's questions. Is there anything that I need to go back and review? I know it was a tremendous amount of information. I remember the crux of this is about the workshop, 3 different arbitrage methods that are taught, and you also receive e-commerce acceleration as part of it. It's all one big package. And here in tonight's web class, you get a whole big scoop of extra added value bonuses. Let's just go back and make sure. There they are. So the 72-hour, if you're like, I got to talk to my sweetie pie and, talk this through, et cetera, et cetera. If you purchase by Sunday evening, then you will get the small group coaching with Brian, that very specific training on hiring a VA, okay? And then the fast mover bonuses for those live on this webinar is the digital book flipping profit system mastermind, Coach Kurt's bundle strategy that I was showing you some of the examples of what he's done, as well as the book selling tips that he and his wife have learned primarily through Friends of the Library and the children's book category. So they're really drilled down, especially with Friends of the Library. When you see their 35-cent books, that's primarily Friends of the Library. You can get them really, really cheap. Okay, thank you, Anne. Appreciate you. We'll see you in July. Okay, any other questions? Does everybody have the link? I don't want you to, leave without getting your link. So if you do not have a credit to utilize, then go to ebstickets.com. Okay.